Good morning, Anyerin.
Good morning.
Welcome to the Wetlands and welcome to the Wetlands project. Can you tell me how you started playing didgeridoo?
Well, I've been a musician for a lot of my life, but I lived in America for some of that time, and when I was there in the US, my American buddies said, "Do you know how to play didgeridoo?" "Of course you do, you're Australian, right?" And so I thought I'd better learn how to play it quick smart so that I can be a true Aussie. And so I taught myself to play when I was in the US, and that was the start of the journey.
Can you tell me, what does it feel like to play didgeridoo?
Well, your lips are resonating, but there's air sacs through your jaw and your neck, and of course your lungs. You're using your core. You can feel the vibrations through your hands. It's a whole sensory experience that's occurring, and of course, as you adjust your mouth shape, you're getting feedback from the didgeridoo that goes back into you. So it's a very, it's a sensory feeling, but it's also, there's a resonance that occurs, not just with the instrument, but with your body, and I guess with the land that you're on and with the surrounding air around you as well.
And in fact, you're not only an accomplished and experienced performer, but you had your time in the spotlight where you were quite famous, weren't you?
Well, yeah, to some people. I was on The Voice back in 2018, so I got the opportunity to be on national television for a few rounds of that show, and yeah, that was a fantastic experience. And now I play music, in pubs and clubs, in my band, and perform around the place quite regularly.
And you're based locally?
Based locally, I live in Medowie at the moment, and I grew up in Port Stephens. That's where I spent most of my young years.
And so you'd be familiar with the very natural environment in that area?
Absolutely.
And how important the wetlands and the natural environment, our forests, how essential they are to us as humans.
Absolutely. That part of the experience of me growing up was being in the natural environment around the sand dunes, all the Awabakal land up through, tea gardens, and on the other side of things, just feeling like I was connected to that land and part of it, and we can't lose that nature. We have to protect it at all costs because it's part of who we are as humans, and certainly should be part of who we are just living here in the Hunter and the Awabakal region.
Mm-hmm. And I dare say, when you're sitting on a Awabakal ground and you're playing didgeridoo to the wetlands creatures, you must feel very connected.
I like to think that there is a distant connection that the animals have with those ancient sounds, and vice versa, that, ancient people are calling forward into us here in the future and kind of, willing us to be good stewards of the land and to love each other and be good people as well. So there's a connectedness that occurs, definitely.
Thanks, mate. See you soon.
Cheers.